Yo, what's up, St. Louis? Listen, man, I've got something very, very, very important I need to talk to y'all about, man. So I really, really need y'all to hustle on in here. I need you to tag every St. Louisan that you know in this video. I need you to share it in your page. I need you to share it in any St. Louis groups. There's something major about to go down, and I want to tell y'all all about it. So hustle on in here, man. Click that like button, click that share button, man. And I tell you, it's about to go down. It is really about to go down. So let's get to it. Oh, y'all see it? Y'all see it? St. Louis Griffins basketball team is official. It's going down, man. If you are in and from St. Louis, you're around St. Louis, man, then you know that St. Louis has always, always, always been a hub for basketball talent. Now we have an opportunity to do something even more amazing, even more special, give a lot of these young brothers a second chance at pursuing their hoop dreams, man. So if you know somebody that can ball and they are not too old to compete at the highest levels, then you need to tag them in this video right now. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history of what's going on. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how this team came to be. I'm going to tell you a little bit about where we're going. And I might even, let me see if there's certain things I can't show y'all right now. But nevertheless, there's a way that you guys are going to be able to help us. So put St. Louis in the comment if you got love for the Lou, right? If you really, really mess with the Lou, put St. Louis in the comments because it's about to go down. So a couple quick announcements. So Jahari Dix, somebody tag Jahari Dix. Jahari, if you got game, we have tryouts coming up. Let me put the link in for where you can go register for tryouts. And I believe the registration cost is still 50% off. I'm not sure. That price is going up, right? So if you want to try out for the St. Louis Griffins, all you need to do is go to stlgriffins.com, right? So boom, Alita Lewis, what's going on? One of the legends, right, from this area, man. So I'm super excited, man. Tag all your St. Louis folks, man. Really, they need to know what's going on. So it's about to go down, man. And matter of fact, I ain't even gonna do no talking, man. I'm gonna bring on the general manager of the team. Young brother is doing this thing, man, laying the foundation for us to do something amazing. We're gonna talk a little bit about the vision and the mission, and I'm gonna let him share with you while I go grab the links, because don't go nowhere. There's several different ways that you can help us grow this doggone brand and beyond. If you don't do nothing else, just share this stream. That's the first way you can help. Tag some St. Louis people and share this on your timeline. If you manage a Facebook group, if you're in a Facebook group that's all about St. Louis, make sure you share this in the group. So let me bring my good brother on, man, so he can help me, because I'm a little too fired up. So without further ado, let me introduce some of you guys and present to others. Mr. BJ Jackson in the building, one of Normandy's finest.
Yeah, what's going on, brother? What's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing extremely well, man. Glad to have you on the stream. Glad to be working with you closely with this organization and the ability to really bring something special to the entire St. Louis metro area. But what we're doing and bringing it where we're bringing it at, oh man, it is so amazing. So first and foremost, tell everybody what you initially thought when you got the news that there's a professional basketball team coming to St. Louis, where we're literally paying the players anywhere from $500 to $3,500 a month. First, what did you think when you heard the team was coming? And then how did you feel when you got that tap on the shoulder and said, man, we want you to GM this thing?
So it all happened at one time. So me and Mayor Griffin were meeting about something else that was happening in the city of Wellston. Mm-hmm. And he was telling me about this opportunity for the team to come. And I was like, oh, that's going to be dope for the city. I can't wait for it to come. I'm definitely going to come to a couple games. Like, I'm just thinking getting ready to support. And he was like, yeah. He said, so I told them that I only would do it if a couple people would be a part of it. And I was like, yeah, so who are those people? And he was like, you. And I was like, wait, what? And then he handed me a folder with all the information in it. And I was like, man, this is an honor. And so for me, it was a mix of emotions, like excitement, but also a little bit of pressure. But me being with the athletic background that I have, like pressure just makes me more excited. It just makes me it makes me it makes me be better. So I need that pressure. So I'm extremely excited, not just for the opportunity to be GM, but to have a hand in what this is going to do for the city. And as we was on 105.1, me and Mayor Griffin, with being interviewed by D Smooth, I told him my main goal is not just basketball, but it's value. Like, how much value can I add to the players? How much value can we as an organization add to the city? We absolutely want to focus on being entertainment. When you come into the building, like that's a no-brainer. Like, that's absolutely gonna happen. But that's, for me, that's surface level things that we can deliver. But what can we do for the city that will leave a mark? Because I was taught by one of my mentors, it's not about what you say. It's about how you make people feel. Now, what we say is what we're gonna do on the court. Like, that's a no-brainer. St. Louis is known for having good basketball players. Like, we can wake up, roll out the bed, and play a game and play in, because we just competitive. It's just the nature of the city. But one thing we don't always hear in St. Louis is people that are giving back, people that are supporting, people that are taking their success and putting it into places that other people are sometimes scared to go. So and that's my thing. And I coach basketball at Luther North, and on Saturday, when we have Saturday morning practices, I always do like this motivational moment. And so the Saturday's motivational moment was you owe you, right? And I talked about the fact of it, not just do you owe yourself to give everything you got with every opportunity that you have, with every possession, every play, but you owe yourself to be the best version of you for the person next to you. Right? You owe you, and you owe them, because they on the battlefield with you. And that's how I feel about being in St. Louis, being a part of this organization, is that I owe them this. I owe it to myself, and I owe it to the city to be the best GM that I possibly can be.
I love it, bro. I love it. And you bring a certain level of professionalism to the program, because, one of the things that we are up against, what we collectively decided to do with where we're going to create our home, and where we want that first raindrop to fall and then ripple out throughout the rest of the city. As a proud Wellston alumni, when L talked to me and Mayor Griffin said, hey, we have a professional basketball team. And it's a funny story, because he was putting together the team, and his wife said, have you talked to Cortez yet? He's like, Cortez who? She's like, that's your brother Cortez. And he said, man, you know what? I forgot all about it. So we met and we talked about it. I said, man, listen, the opportunity is huge. And with the amount of people that can be impacted, and the benefit that we can create around bringing affordable, family-friendly entertainment into our community in a way that it can literally spark a dying economy. I said, there is no better place to house such a wonderful opportunity than Normandy's Viking Hall, right? So we've been working with the school district. So do me a favor, if y'all know people that are in the upper echelons of the Normandy school districts, the boards, the teachers. Tell everybody, tell them y'all want to see the St. Louis Griffins play all of their home games in Viking Hall. Point blank, period. Because when we talked, as Mayor Griffin has been doing his thing since 2014, and I was fortunate enough to be part of his campaign team, and I managed the social media very much in a role like what I'm doing now with the marketing and things with this new basketball opportunity. He's created a lot of relationships all over the city and literally had his pick of where to be the home base for this team. And one of the things that he said that really helped solidify my involvement with the team, he said, if we won't bring something like this to our own communities, how can I, as a mayor, go solicit other businesses to bring something like this to our community? And I was like, okay, bro, we on the same page. Let's build our city up using this opportunity as a catalyst to job creation. The mission is to re-engage and reignite, give the community something to be proud of, something that we can call our own. So I want to hear in your words, though, bro, talk about the second chance opportunity that exists for ball players who may have gone off to college and for whatever reason that situation didn't work out. Maybe they've gone overseas and got homesick or whatever, that situation didn't work out. Talk about the benefit of being able to have a professional team that you can still play for, pursue your dreams, get paid to play, but some of these guys, all they need is an opportunity.
Absolutely. So the first thing that, like, as you were talking about Viking Hall, I graduated from Normandy 2011, number 3 in my class of 496. And all I can think of while you were describing Viking Hall was history continues.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
History continues.
Yeah.
We got to use that somewhere marketing wise. We got to use that. History continues, because what happened, what used to happen in Viking Hall during the Christmas season was nothing short of amazing. Like all of those people can be in one space enjoying basketball.
Yeah,
that's what, and that's what we want. And so if you play overseas and you follow me, or you play in any other league and you follow me and you watching this is your opportunity to put on for your city. Like you overseas and you rocking the STL hat, you got the jersey on, you got the Pujols jersey on. Like, that's cool, that's great. You rep your city. But how else can you? What better way would you be able to rep your city than to play for a pro team at home, right? Yeah. And so to specifically answer your question, it really ties into the first time we sat down and came up with basketball saves, right?
Yeah.
And so you might be homesick being over there, being in a country that you never been in a city you never been in, been around people you never been around. But the storyline is basketball saves. Mm-hmm. And some of us that grew up knowing that basketball was our way out, we stuck with that basketball. We took it everywhere with us, right? Yeah. And so why not come home and be a walking billboard for those kids that you once were, right? And let them know that basketball does save and that your passion can pay you.
That's right.
Your passion can absolutely pay you. Don't let anybody tell you that what you strongly believe in cannot pay you.
That's right.
And we talked about this first time we met too. I'm very strong in my faith, and I do not believe that God will allow you to think about something most of your day that's not supposed to pay you.
That's right. That's right. I'm with you on that 100%. As part of my other job is I run my own marketing agency, and I have a coaching practice where I teach and coach people on personal branding. And I wrote a book called Monetize My Life in 2018, 4 incredibly simple ways to turn your passion into profit with little to no startup costs, because I, like you, believe that same thing. I don't believe that the God I serve gave me this passion, this drive, this will, this determination, and built me for it. And then when I start doing it, he said, oh, you got to figure out how to feed, clothe, house, and shelter yourself. Now, I believe that my passion is designed to lead me to my purpose. And when I start walking in my purpose, all of those things will be added into me. So passion, purpose, provision is all in alignment. So now we have an opportunity to give these guys the ability to continue to chase their dreams, right? And one of the things that I love about the league, so those of you, real quick, I need you to send this video to every business owner you know, because we need sponsors. I'm going to post a link in the comments here in a second. We need sponsors to help us with the facility over at Viking Hall, because we're just claiming they're going to let us come in and that's going to be our home court, right? So we need to get the facilities in order for professional basketball. We need vendors. We need sponsors. We have floor seats. We have suite packages. We need you to connect with all the business owners you know and get ready for this thing to take place. But the other thing that really hit me is when we started talking to the owners of the league that we're in, which is called the Basketball League. Y'all can go look it up if you want to, right? We start diving into who they are and what they represent, founded by a Black woman and her husband, right? The Magleys, and found out that 30% of their players from this league go on to play professional basketball at a higher level. Either it's the G League, either it's overseas contracts, or it's even the NBA. They've got quite a few NBA players on rosters this NBA season, man. So how cool is that? And as you're looking at your role as the GM, talk about some of the ways that businesses are going to be able to help us and how we're going to be able to benefit those businesses if they choose to lock on with us in this.
Absolutely. To the point about being able to play in the NBA, our summer league happens at the same time and in the same place as the NBA. So if you are that good, you'll be seen. You'll be seen. You'll be in Vegas on the same court at the same time as the NBA players. Nice. But anyway, wait, say the question again, because my brain got lost in I saw that.
No, but that makes sense to tie those two together. So in the midst of all of that basketball, NBA summer league, our summer league is going on at the same time. And you know, a good scout finds the talent wherever they are, right? But we're talking about the businesses and how they can benefit from locking arms with us and how we're going to benefit them.
So first of all, if you don't know, in St. Louis, the area where Normandy is they have tagged it the 24-1 communities. So if you are in what they call the footprint, we will be coming to you first. You are the businesses that we want to help grow, meaning that if you're a vendor, your name will be seen by people more than that's in the footprint. So we want to come to you and give you the first opportunity to be a vendor, to help and support in any possible way. I know we talked about having the press conference at different restaurants that's within the footprint. And so I know I've personally talked to a couple of business owners that I eat at and let them know, like, hey, this is a spot that could be used, a spot that we would want to use. One of them being Gossip. I went to school with her son, but the food is absolutely amazing. Nice. We had our class reunion there and food was good. I was like, I need something to go. But it's aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Food is amazing. And it's enough space to do what we need to do after the game. But so don't be surprised when you see my face, or you see Ted's face, or you see Mayor Griffin's face, or his wife, or anybody, or Brandon. You see any one of those faces walk into your place of business and ask to speak to the manager. Like, don't be surprised, because it's happening. It's going to happen within the next month. Like, it's definitely going to happen if you're within the footprint. So we want to give you the opportunity, the first opportunity to be a vendor. And we will talk about all the parameters of that when the time is necessary. Yeah,
and to speak to that, right? How many of you guys are digging this live stream right now? Give me a 1 in the comment if you're digging this live stream right now. And give me a 2 in the comment if you're a business owner. So number 1 in the comments if you're digging this stream. Number 2, if you're a business owner, right? My girl Ariel Bivens Big say, hey, I want VIP seats. Well, we got you covered, sis.
We,
So number one, she's digging the podcast. Number two, she is a business owner. So we're going to talk to you about how you can participate. Well, watch this. How would you like for us to be doing a stream like this from your place of business, with the coaching staff coming to hang out, with the teams coming to hang out, and we're doing this and they're all going live from your place of business. They're all tagging your place of business, and that becomes the respective hangout for the St. Louis Griffins Basketball Club. What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Especially if you are in the 241 footprint, right? Those are the types of things. When we talk about stoking this economy, those are the ways that we are looking to do that. And you guys have the ability to be a part. Now, I'm going to give you a reason or a way to be a part right now, right? Ariel says, "Think that would be so dope." I'm telling you, it's going down, y'all. So, Brandon, real quick as we wrap this thing up, man, make your call to action to any ball players in the St. Louis area who think they got it or still got it, and maybe they have almost given up on that dream and they've been praying for one last shot. Can't go to college, got kids and all that kind of stuff, playing in these 25 and older leagues and stuff like that. Ain't gonna get discovered that way, but they still got it, and they just need one more shot. That door is about to close, but there's a little sliver of light where it's cracked. Make a call to action to them, bro. Why should they be at tryouts next month?
So I'm gonna give a little story. But first I'll say this: if you have a gift, right? And the Bible talks about this. The man, 3 people that had the gift, one buried it, one went and multiplied it, and one just held on to the one that he had. And when when the man came back the next time, the one that multiplied it, he took the one from the one that buried him and gave it to the next guy. But so if you have a gift and you're still capable of using it, you need to be there.
Yeah.
And why do I say that? So there's a story that that my father learned from one of his uncles. So my great uncle told this story. He said there was a man in the ocean, and he was in the ocean. He was shipwrecked, and he was like, "God, I just need you to save me. I need you to save me. I know God is gonna save me." So somebody on a little rowboat came by, and he said, "Hey man, you need a ride? You jump in if you want to." And the man said, "No, God's gonna save me." So he said, "All right," and he rowed away. Somebody on a lifeboat came by and was like, "Hey man, you hop in here, we'll get you on the dry land." He said, No, God's gonna save me. A yacht came by. He said, "Hey man, we just having a party. Hop in, we'll get you where you need to go. Just you can have fun in the meantime." He said, No, God's gonna save me. And then a cruise ship came by, and they were all ready to reach over and grab them, send what they needed down to him. And he said, No, God's gonna save me. And so, moral of the story is the man died. And he got up to heaven and he said, "God, what happened? I thought you was gonna save me." He said, "I sent 4 boats, and you didn't take either one of them." Yeah. And so why am I telling this story? I'm telling this story because if you're watching, or if you're on the rewatch, or you're on the replay, and you're saying, "I have a gift," and nobody has seen it, or you feel like you still can play, or you still have something to give, we want to see you there. And because this could be the opportunity that gets you to the place that you have been dreaming about. So don't let it pass you by, and then you one of those people that's going to every rec center like woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to hear that. You have the opportunity now to be a pro basketball player. And we want to see you. Everybody gets a fair shot. So we want to see you. We're even doing this. The people that came to the first tryout, they'll be at the second one. Because we want to see the people that potentially will make the team. And if you feel like you're better than them, it's your opportunity. Nobody has a contract yet. We purposely didn't give out those preliminary contracts because we knew that those guys that came, they were good, but there had to be better.
I love it.
Watching this, you could be the better that we were waiting on, and we want to see.
That's it. So you have an opportunity to show up and to show out, right? And right now, and I'm going to go ahead and say this because I control the system. So the 50% off was over or going to be over at midnight. It's normally $200 to try out. I will personally make sure that for the next 24 hours, if you want to try out, I put the link in the comments. All you got to do is click that link. $100 secures your spot. We have about 4 spots left at that price. And when those 4 spots are gone, the price goes back up to, it's going up to $150 before it goes back up to the normal $200. So you can save yourself $50, lock in your spot. The other way that everybody else can help the organization, right? We're doing a popcorn fundraiser right now. It just started at 6 p.m. today. So there's a link in the comments, right? We could, like a lot of organizations, come to you with hat in hand and just say, hey, make a donation. But that ain't our style. We're building something amazing, and we want to give you something in exchange every time you give us something. So the first way you can help us, if you are just average Joe, you don't have a business, and I know you're going to buy tickets to the games and that kind of stuff, but we need to raise revenue now, because when we walked the grounds of Normandy High School, we looked at the stadium seating. They need a lot of replacement. So we're on a fundraiser right now so that we can kind of get the gym up to par. So click on that link, buy some popcorn, man. It's gourmet popcorn. You're going to love the popcorn anyway, but more importantly, you're helping lay the foundation of sparking an economy that's going to help transform not only the city of Normandy and the city of Wellston, the city of Paysdale, Hillsdale, Pine Lawn, and those surrounding areas, but we truly believe that this team, this organization is going to be the catalyst for change throughout not just St. Louis, but the entire Midwest region. And you have the ability to sow a seed into that by buying some popcorn that you are going to love. This is Mayor Griffin right here. So tell the people any final thoughts. Let's see if we can get Mayor Griffin on. So give me 1 second, B. It's all yours.
It's on me?
Yes, sir.
All right. And so final words. We want your help. We want you to be able to say, I helped them get where they are, you know. So you might not see your name in lights when you come to the gym, but we absolutely want you to help us in any way, shape, and form that you can. So when you eat that popcorn, say this for the Griffins. we want you to be able to help us. So like you said, he's going to drop that link. If you're a business owner, we want to set up a meeting with you. We want to sit down with you. We want to see how you can be a part of this organization, a part of what we're doing at Viking Hall. We want to talk to you and see how we can help you grow your business as you help us. Are we back? Is Mayor hopping in?
No, just funny. Somebody broke into his car, man. So he's got to deal with that. Now, let me say this. He's in Dallas. He ain't in St. Louis, so it ain't happening around here. But that's what he's dealing with. But to your point, man, we're going to be a conduit of change. And a lot of people talk about it. We're actually going to be about it. We understand that we are underserved. We are underemployed. We are a large percentage of the people in that community are living below the poverty line or right at the poverty line. So we're going to be able to create jobs. We're going to be able to create opportunities. We're going to not only pay these players in cash to play and continue to pursue their dream, but we're also going to pour into their lives, to BJ's point earlier, that we're going to create community ambassadors through our program. The owners of this team, Nathanial and Lawonda Griffin, Mayor Nathanial and First Lady Lawonda Griffin, have a rich 20-plus year track record of community engagement and youth mentorship through the game of basketball. So it's only fitting that they were the people to buy this team and bring it to the city. So click on the link, buy some popcorn, y'all. reach out to myself, Mayor Griffin, BJ, Lawonda, anybody on the executive staff. If you know businesses in the 241 footprint that we should be talking to help sponsor the team, we will talk to them. And if you are a player and you still got game, or you want to see if you got game to compete on the highest level, the link is in the comments for you to go ahead and secure your spot at tryouts. About 4 slots left at the $100 price. And then beyond that, it's going up to $150 for the next week. And then before Christmas, it'll be back to $200. So yeah, I got a chance to save a little money and really come out and see what you can do with your skill set. You might just make the team. You might just get one of those contracts. And if you're really good, we pay a minimum. We have a league minimum of $500 per month. But it could be as high as $2,500 to $3,500 per month based on skill set. Just like any other place of business, it's a competitive environment. If you are that dude, then we're going to pay you like you are that dude. Point blank, period. So that's going to do it for us. BJ, hang out with me for a second. I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream. We appreciate you guys all for tuning in. Until we talk to you next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. So hustle up.